Hey Tiffany, I hope you are having a fantastic day, and I am shooting this video just for you so that I can show you how to create a Facebook fan page or business page. They are much better for building a brand and also building a business than they are a personal page. There's definitely advantages that come with running a business or a fan page. For starters, you're able to boost the post, which basically means that you're paying Facebook, you know, $1 a day, $5 a day. You get to choose to basically take your post and show it to a lot of people. You also are able to run Facebook ads, which means that you're able to target um, your perfect customer, as it were, using Facebook. So I'm sure you've gone through your feed and you've seen um, the sponsored posts. That's a paid ad that someone is paying Facebook to run for them, and then they specifically targeted you because of your interests or stuff that you've looked at in the past. Facebook is always gathering your data. So as a marketer, it's a great resource for us to use to be able to reach the person that we think is most likely to buy our product or service. Okay. So I don't want to bombard you with a lot of information today. I believe in something called the slight edge. The slight edge basically just says that little tiny actions taken over time are going to compound into huge results. Okay, that means you don't always necessarily have to make huge moves in your businesses. You don't always have to take massive action, to get something done. Sometimes you just have to do something small every single day. You do have to be consistent. Think about a penny doubled every day over the course of a month. It starts off very small, 1 cent, 2 cents, 4 cents, 8 cents, 16, 32, 64, and then up to about 20, 22 is when it explodes into thousands of dollars, and then tens of thousands, and then hundreds of thousands, and then at the end of 30 days, one penny doubled every day equals, I think, like 10 or $14 million. Okay, so same concept. So let's get right into it. This is a Facebook account that I have. I don't use it very often. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go right up here to this arrow and click on it, and you're going to go to create page. Okay, so we're going to go to that, and you're going to have a couple of different options here. Okay, now Facebook is always changing their algorithms. They're always changing how they do everything. What I recommend is I want you to build your brand. Okay, I don't want you to build um, don't build a page for a company or for a product. Build it for you, okay? Because people buy from people they like, know, and trust. Excuse me. So, whatever business you're in now, it looks like you sell clothes, okay? Let's say in 6 months you want to sell something different. If all you have on your fan page and business page is nothing but selling clothes, and you've built a following around that, it's going to be very difficult to try to sell them something different because now you're not being the same person, if that makes sense. It'd be like, like the IHOP thing where they're like, oh, we're now called IHOP because we sell burgers. Like, okay, well, you're a breakfast restaurant that now, I mean, yeah, you've always sold burgers, but we don't go to IHOP for burgers. We go to IHOP for pancakes and breakfast food, right? So you want to if you just have a brand, though, that's I'd say neutral, right? That's giving value, then quite frankly, it doesn't matter what you're selling, people will buy it because they know, like, and trust you. So not in this video, but I'll also will train you and show you on how to what type of posts you're gonna want to make, value posts. You're gonna want to make videos and stuff like that. So for that reason, I recommend doing a community or public figure. Okay, so we'll click on get started. You can name it whatever you want. I have a page on my main account that's just Matt Moore official, and I have it set as a public figure. For the sake of this, I wasn't planning on creating a page today, but um, let's do. I have no idea. Let's do. I don't know how to be funny online. We'll just run with that and see if Facebook allows us to do it. And we'll try continue. You have to add a category. Let's do humor. Actually, this will be a lot easier for yours because I think you're doing clothing. So you could do clothing. Let's try figure. Let's try entrepreneur and see what happens. It may not allow you to pick public figure anymore, but you can just try entrepreneur and we'll see what happens. This is live. I'm just running with it, so you can add a profile picture if you want to. I would pick something that's maybe of you and your kids, because you do want to show people that you are a single mom. If you are a single mom, show people the real you, okay? Because you want people to see you, all right? You want people to see that you're a real person that goes through real struggles, okay? People love having stories on Facebook and social media. But for the sake of this training, we're just going to skip. We're going to skip a cover photo. And we now have our own Facebook business page. You are now set up as an entrepreneur. You can go in and add your custom photo. You can go add a cover photo if you want, and you're basically done. Now it's basically a matter of adding people to your page, people that you know, people that you don't know. So you're always welcome to come over here. It does have your current friends list. If you click on see friends, you can go through and click invite. What that's going to do is going to send an invite to all of your Facebook friends to basically like your page. Go to settings. I mean, you can really just play in it. There's a lot of stuff that's in here. Don't let it overwhelm you. I'd say just do a couple of small things every single day. But this video is only 8 minutes long, so I'll just go a couple more minutes. But for the most part, what you really want to do is you want to create value posts, right? So what I recommend is making 4 types of posts a day, okay? You really want to be posting 4 times a day, okay? Number 1, you want some type of a motivational or inspirational quote. And really all you have to do is, in this industry, in online marketing, it's really just copying and pasting what someone else has already done and just making it your own, okay? So if you want, you can always just go to Google, type in motivational, just motivationals, and it's going to give you thousands of different motivationals that you can pick from. Just go to images, and now these are obviously funny ones, but if you want to be unstoppable, because you are unstoppable, so type in unstoppable motivationals, and it's going to give you some here that you can grab one. If you're feeling forgiveness, you can pick forgiveness as a topic. Like, it's totally up to you. Like, you are in complete control. But I would do that once a day. I would do a lifestyle video once a day, so maybe pictures or video of you and your kids, while you're out and about. And then you could also do a post on maybe just showing the types of product that you have. And then you'd also want to do like a call to action. So for you, I'd have to look exactly and see what kind of products you have. But or if you're working with a team, I would definitely do some type of an income proof. So, oh, my business partner made $100 today. It depends on if you're just selling or if you're trying to build a team. It really just depends. And we can have that conversation later. But those are just a few of the things that you can do, just having a picture of your products and asking for people's business. But yeah, you really want to tell your story because people, if they like the product but they don't like you or know you, they're not going to buy unless you're a big store like Amazon, which Amazon spent billions of dollars making sure people knew who they were back when they first started. So for us, people like you and me, we've got to really let people know who we are. I'm a single dad, to my son. I'm a full-time dad because I make enough residual income from multiple stuff that allows me to be at home. So I talk a lot about my son. I am huge on parenthood and fatherhood. So if you ever look through my page and my stuff, that's something that I'm very passionate about is single parents. It's one of the reasons I reached out to you is because I love helping uh, single parents, or if you're attached, that's fine too. But parents that want to be stay-at-home parents, that want to put their own values into their kids, instead of letting the system dictate that. I want my son to grow up with my values, not what a school system thinks is important values, right? So tell your story, let people see the real you. You do not have to be polished. I promise you that when you don't look polished, you inspire people. Okay? When you look too polished, sometimes people look at people like that and say, well, they can do it, but I could never do that. But if you don't look as polished and they say, you know what? She's a single mom with some kids building a business. You know what? I can do that. I can do that too. This looks pretty simple, right? And that's really the goal is to help as many people as you can along your journey, right? So I hope that helps. I'm going to get this video uploaded for you right now. And then, of course, you are always welcome to reach out to me anytime, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So have a fantastic day, and we'll talk soon.